Hello and welcome everyone into the Steel Skyline event, which gets me thinking about Fast and Furious, I've got to be honest, but we are in our very first ever Dynamax Duraludon battle here, and thanks the peeps who jumped in, it is a 4-star D-Max battle, so it's going to be a little bit more challenging to take down, but you probably should be able to solo it with a Max Mushroom and the right counters. It's a Steel Dragon type, so it's the same as Dialga. You need your fighting and your ground types to take this one down. Big thanks to Jogger who got us the ticket for this event, so I really appreciate your generosity on that one. It leads through a whole bunch of Galarian Meowth encounters, apparently, to then get you one of the Dynamax Duraludon encounters. So you could just buy the ticket. I think it's $2 or so, or the equivalent. Something really cool, which I don't think was mentioned on the blog post, is the battles seem to be cycling every 30 minutes. So if you really want to grind hard, which I would like to do actually for this Pokemon, because it's a Dynamax Shiny debut, the first of its kind. Rotating every 30 minutes means you can get more D-Max battles in there. Aside from that, you've got loads of stuff in the wild, all focused around Steel-type Pokemon, of course, and if you're lucky, you can find the likes of Galarian Meowth and Skarmory and a few other things. There's some good stuff to go chasing for, but I don't think there's any shiny boost necessarily apart from Galarian Meowth, and sadly Bronzor. The shiny changes quite subtly. It should be more visible in the D-Max encounter, but it becomes a bit more pale and a lighter blue on the hands and kind of the belly. Let me know if you're excited for this event. Are you chasing the D-Max Shiny Duraludon? Don't forget though, it does have a G-Max form. So it has a G-Max and it actually has an evolution of Duraludon apparently as well. So it may be a shiny debut right now, but just hold your horses on that one. We could get it later down the road with a much easier shiny potential, because that isn't shiny and I don't know the hundo. Let's get that thing golden razzed and into the decks, and it's in the ball first time round. Valencia that we just left has got storms and rain, and here we've got, it's cold, but it's blue sky sunshine and everything, so hey, there we go. Dynamax Duraludon into the decks. As I said, that's the first time we've actually had a Dynamax being the debut of the Pokemon, and of course it's a 2-star to kick things off, no matter, but I really like the design of this thing. No idea if it's useful at all, and obviously, look, you can't evolve it just yet. There is another way to get a Duraludon in this event, but it technically isn't another way because you actually have to defeat 3 Max Battles. That's your field research task for this event. Catch 5 can give you either Magnemite or Drillbur, which are both quite good Pokemon, good shinies. I would avoid Make 5 Nice Throws personally, it's a non-shiny Alolan Muck. Make 3 Excellence is a bit of a sting, really, because you get Bronzor or Skarmory. Transfer 10 is a good one, because that gives you Trubbish, which is a nice boosted Stardust, and there you go. Win 3 D-Max battles is going to give you a Duraludon. Dynamax from research. Now we've got Transfer 10. That's going to be nice and easy. Let's do that straight away. Because if you look, I'm playing on max storage right now. I haven't gone through and transferred anything from City Safari. I would also like to say thank you everybody who's watched Day 1, and Day 2 went up last night on the channel. So if you haven't seen the City Safari stuff from Valencia, please go and give it a watch. They're linked up there and they'll be linked right at the end of the video too. Check some Trubbish. It's not shiny. This one is not a black rubbish bag, 410. And of course you've got this one too that's not shiny. I also seriously need to restock on Pokeballs after the weekend. And of course we've got Mega Metagross on the Saturday. So it's going to be a very steely focused week as we approach October. Oh, we also have global challenges. I completely forgot about that. So basically it's bits and pieces. We've got to do field research tasks, which we'll try and help out on. And then we get additional candy and XL candy, which is nice. There's the premium research. So nice throws and great throws and catching. D-Max Duraludon. Let's begin. And there we go. Second Duraludon done and dusted. It's nice to see people jumping in on it, actually, to be honest. I was thinking about this while I was getting ready for today's video and event, is that the Dynamax system, I personally, let me know what you think as well, but I know that not everybody is into the Max system. I've really found myself slacking off on it. I've not really been partaking in it, even using my Max Particles to power stuff up or just do random battles. It's not going to be shiny, but 1712 is going to be significantly better than the previous one, like 8 CP better. It's also going to help with the XP celebration because I need to do Max Battles and I need to do some routes. With the 30-minute cycles, we should be getting a reset fairly soon. Kind of the same stats, but the other way around. And while we wait for the reset, is there any... No, that's a transfer that I've already got. This one's going to be Hatch an Egg. I do have a feeling it's a bit like the Winner Raid task. They're going to be much harder to find, those Dynamax Battle tasks. There we go, that's one. This is the problem. I saved every single Mudbray, Sigilif, and Unknown, and obviously the Eevees, from City Safari. Check you, not a shiny. And this one's going to be not a green, black bag, who knows. And my phone, I plugged it in 5 seconds ago and it's already getting too hot and dimming the screen. So the foam fan's going back on, people. We actually popped in a remote raid thanks to Cicatrix, who was actually over in Amsterdam. Obviously that's where he's from, dude. Hey, City Safari over in Amsterdam looked like a jolly good time, be it a little bit colder than it was in Valencia. Come on, remote for the win. Not a shiny in 1723. At least the numbers are going in the right direction. That's what I like to see. Progression forwards. Actually, look, there's 3 Duraludon around here, so I'm going to start the route here and slowly wander around the entire loop of the park. Although I will say, it's nice to be back home, but it's a lot less scenic than it was in Valencia. Got our third local Duraludon here. Fourth check. Come on. 1770, okay, it's going backwards now. It would be great to pick up the shiny, but obviously I'm doing the max battle bits and pieces. I'm pursuing it for this video and everything. I'd like to try and get it. Don't feel pressured. Don't feel the FOMO that you've got to get the shiny on its release week. There'll be other opportunities that become more easily accessible, and it's got to come to the wild as a normal Pokemon at some point in the future. It won't be locked to Dynamax battles. By the way, it's worth noticing you've got things like Clink in the wild. I know we picked up a bunch of those in Valencia. There's the Bronzor. It's not green, that's a rarity. Mass. Come on. Sleep. Apparently that's popping up now after 10 minutes. It wasn't shiny, but 1730. I'm undoubtedly sure that somebody's going to have commented what the 100%er is. I will have looked it up by the end of the video when this gets posted, don't worry. 91, actually our best one, of course. And we got in this one just before 11 o'clock, so that's nice and done. I think it should have reset, hopefully, to another one. It's not shiny, and oh dearie me, 1693. I have actually put on a steel type Mega. I recommend you guys do the same. And is it not quite a Tendo? Oh, we got another one. That's a Rookidee, and then it's the 3 I just did. And there's one over there. Okay, cool. I've got my route over there. We'll go and do these. This is a Duraludon Research 1311. That is not a shiny one from Research from that task. Let's just see where 1311 is going to land. So, will it be... Oh, so close. Damn, that would have been amazing if we picked up the 100% at 98 from Research. Thank you. I do wonder if we're going to pick up anything else. That 98 is pretty goddamn good. Come on. Blinded by the sun. It's not shiny in 1723 for this one. I just realized the last clip didn't actually have a microphone connected, which is foolish to say the least, but let's go. It's not shiny in 1712. And for a remote from Demon Prince from Bristol, come on, Bristolian Duraludon, it's not shiny, and that's bad. We got one more and we found a bench, which is good because it's right next door to the power spot that's going to switch over in probably 30 seconds or so. Give me that brighter blue. It's not. It's exactly the same as the one before. Come on, no shiny in 1705. That is poor from you. We do have another Duraludon just there, but what I wanted to do, maybe check the Research first. It's 1291, so nowhere near as good as that other one we had. Let's give that a silver pineapple. And we got 3 excellence done for a Skarmory that's not shiny. Hey ho, but I do want to get the premium and the free Researches done with you. Let's get the free one done and dusted first. You get some XP, some Stardust, rare candy, max particles, 400 of them, which isn't too bad. That's only half of the battle. There is some Pokeballs and 3 encounters. One's a Clink that's not golden or shiny, both the same thing. Second encounter shall be the Marwile, which is not a shiny or a hundo, I believe. And then the final one is going to be the Galarian Meowth. And it's quite nice to get a magnetic lure and some Stardust. So there we go, and we can claim that one. But let's get the premium stuff done. Again, thank you very much to J Jocker for this one. So that's a non-shiny Galarian Meowth. Check this one, not shiny. Check 3, not a shiny. Let me know, did you get the premium ticket for this event? Not a shiny. Check, not the pale Meowth. 2 more Meowth checks. Not a shiny. Finally, not a shiny. Oh my god, 409. Before we check all those Meowths though, let's claim this Stardust and Max Particles and a Duraludon that's 1266 and not going to be shiny, and it crashes the game. The phone's not hot, anything like that. It's just decided to crash. Get to see the encounter again. Look at this. Beautiful. Smashing. 2-star from the ticket, of course. We got a 93er as our best one, but we did pick up the Tendo. Consistently getting 4 people into the battle, which is nice. Punch the Steel Dragon. See you later. Could it be shiny this time round? Not leave our prime team behind. Come on. It's not shiny. Ooh. That's really good. Let's see. Come on. If that's a hundo, come on. Be... Oh, you Goku badding me? I'm having flashbacks to just last weekend in Valencia. That's a golden shiny Clink from the wild. I believe, people, it's still a perma-boosted shiny, even though it's now in the wild as a spawn. Nice. I mean, we picked up 4 in Valencia. Actually, quite a lot of perma-boosted bits and pieces for this event, even though I said there wasn't earlier. 1 star. Okay, how many Clinks in? 944. That was a rather good Porsche back in the day. Anybody remembers the cheap Porsche challenge from Top Gear? James May had a 944. Come on. Check. Not shiny. Oof. 17 on the nose. An invite from Lincoln on the south coast. Come on, my friend. Boom. Not shiny. That's not bad. There's one over there. And we've got a couple more in person we can do. In person luck, not shiny. Oh my god, that's bad. I genuinely wonder if that's a Tendo. Captured. Is it a Tendo? Is it? No, so close. Come on, shine. No. It's very mid. While I'm here battling another Duraludon, I would like to say thanks to every single person who's there on the rolling credits, who's part of the Patreon squad. You guys are awesome. Thank you so very much for being a part of that team and taking your support to the next level, because as I say every single time in these videos, things like Valencia we were just at, that sort of stuff would not be possible were it not for each and every one of you taking your support up a tier. So I really appreciate you guys and your generosity, supporting the channel, supporting the content. It really makes a world difference. And now we can check this Duraludon that we've just done as a remote from Jim with the Patreon squad. Don't mind burning the remotes. I should really be raiding Dialga to get more candy for it, but you get what you get. It isn't shiny in 1714. We can confirm, obviously, it's pretty mid, but that's fine. Good news, we've got one here. 10 minutes on it. Jump in, ping the invites. Easy quad, there we go. I don't know how many more we're gonna be able to do today because I do have to get back home and sort some stuff out before editing the video for you guys to watch and hopefully enjoy. The Duraludon, did you get it on shiny day one or a hundo maybe? This isn't shiny. Oh, 1738, that's gonna be a decent one again. Could be 93. Got a lot of great throws and a lot of kilometers and Team Rocket members to take down. 12 Rocket members and 15k to walk. Duraludon, boom. 93, I was actually bang on with that one. 7 minutes. We can get around to St. Mary's. Let's go. Actually, before I walk away, research task. Duraludon, 1291, not a shiny. Come on, no. Oh, come on. Shiny? No. Oh god. One more steel dragon in the bin. Come on, people. I believe it's not shiny in 1723. Once more into the Duraludon battle. Just seen Cicatrix get the shiny. This isn't shiny, it's 1714. I was just blasting through some 5Ks and we've got ourselves a shiny Riolu, which we got one on the 24-hour challenge we did for the Psyduck event. It's not a particularly good one, it's a 2-starer, but to be honest, I really like the 5Ks this season just because they've got Riolu in them, to be honest. You can just hatch them and it's a boosted shiny. And I think this might be the final battle for today's video, people. Thank you everybody who's been jumping in on the battles or pinging invites my way. I'm gonna drop a random G-Max in there, hopefully increase the chance of people getting an encounter from the power spot. It's not shiny, and 1691 to finish up. This event actually runs for more than a week. I believe it runs through until Wednesday next week at 8 PM your local time. So you've got a good window of getting Duraludon if you want to go and chase it. If you really wanted to, there's the remote Max Battler box, which gives you a pretty good discount on the remote passes and the Max Particle stuff, plus some other items. But the one we had for the Max Finale is the 8k Max Particle and 5 Max Mushroom box for 1,225 coins, which is frankly, I'll have that thing. And unlike the Max Finale, it's not restricted in terms of numbers of times you can purchase it, which is insane, really. So if you really want to chase those Duraludon battles, you can go for it as much as you want. And before wrapping up the video, I am going to say, if you haven't got any counters, like you don't have G-Max Machamp, for whatever reason you didn't do the Max Finale, the best option I can recommend is get yourself a few Drillburs. Excadrill, fantastically cheap counter to take down Duraludon. Today we've done 30 D-Max Duraludon battles and come away with 2 98%ers, one from battles, one from research, which is not too bad at all. I'm just butting in here with the edit that we're constructing of the video right now. Before we conclude, thank you very much to Rodbear. I just spammed into their battle from the friends list. We've got the shiny. I missed the sparkles because I was in the middle of doing something. And actually 1739 as a shiny is pretty goddamn good. So let's get that thing Silver Pineapples and caught before the game decides to crash on me, as it has been doing quite a bit today, and over Valencia as well. So hopefully that should just get in the ball. That's 33 battles. So we've done 3 more remotes since recording the last clip. Really cool to pick it up on day one. Let's go. And it's going to be a shiny Dex, people. Right there. Shiny Duraludon into Galar. 1739 is going to be... It's a 93 with 15 attack. As a shiny goes, that's goddamn amazing. There you go. So that's the shiny. We can now compare the two in the Dex. That's the normal, that's the shiny. Paler blue a little bit and sort of more, it's a slightly different tinted metal, but honestly, that's fantastic. I'm so pleased to have picked it up. This is only the 2nd or technically 3rd Dragon D-Max Pokemon, because we obviously got the Dynamax Latios Latias added to the game. That's epic. Right, back to the outro, I guess. yeah, very best of luck. Let me know in the comments below if you've managed to grab the shiny. I can't believe we got the Goku bad. But I will say, if you enjoyed the video here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, stick around for more Pokemon Go content, and of course you can check out the City Safari videos. Go and check out day 1 and day 2's over there for your viewing pleasure. I've got to make the revenue back for the, for the travel. And anybody who stopped me over the course of the City Safaris and said hello and had a chat, really appreciate you. It was awesome to meet you. But I will say, until the next time, we'll be battling this thing some more. Do take care.